When we made the decision that we were going to build this home was to think about, and we made the decision we really wanted to have an energy efficient home, although we weren't quite sure we knew exactly what that meant. I started looking online to look into the region and identify builders and would visit websites. And that was when I came across the Carmel Building and Design website. And there were several pages that spoke to the building philosophy and principles. There was a lot of information on there about being green or being energy efficient. And it struck me that it wasn't gimmicky. I really loved the principles and the philosophies as they came through.
So then I came out and started interviewing some of the candidates that she had seen online. And I sat down with Rob, and I remember sitting on the patio with Rob and having a great discussion about what we were looking at doing. And Rob was more interested in how we live versus what we were going to build. He wanted to know where we spent our time and what was important to us. So what the important part for us was we have a great marriage because she's a great cook and I'm a great eater. So everything works out perfect in our marriage. But it's all about bringing friends over and having a big farm table and the kitchen and eating and entertaining and all that. So he was really interested in how we live and how we work. So I really like that part of. And the other interviews were more about what they were going to build for us. Not really wasn't about us. It was about the building they were going to build for us. So that was really, I think, a big step. And then as I started to pursue other, do we need an architect? Do we do a builder? How do we do that? It was an education that we went through. Right. Then I went to visit the city, and I started throwing out some of the names of the people that I interviewed. And when I brought up Rob Nicely's name, they kind of got a grin on their face. And I'm like, you like him? And they go, oh yeah, he builds good homes.
At that point, once we decided, okay, we found our builder, then there was the exploration for how do we do this and how do we select an architect. And Rob helped us with that. And that was when Justin Pauly was brought into the team. Literally, it was the third design, and the team nailed it. That was something that we continue to call it the dream team. Yeah. It was just amazing to us how it wasn't a stressful process, in thinking about doing something like this from that many miles away. And the team sent pictures to us every day. Again, this, I guess, speaks to the technology that's available, but we have had a daily diary, a photograph diary with little explanations. Here's what we did today. Here's what's happening. Here's what we anticipate happening tomorrow. And all these photos were uploaded. So we were able to watch the process from 3,000 miles away.
But even things like decisions that were like finishes, like instead of drywall, we did plaster. And we were kind of concerned what's that going to change in the cost. And then one day when we had already picked out the wood flooring, that was an easy decision. It was going to be hickory, brand new, beautiful hickory. And then Rob says, I found this white and red oak flooring with holes and bug bites and nail holes, and it's from an old barn or whatever. And I thought, well,
how much? 100 years old. It was re-engineered.
Right. Then how much more is that going to cost us? And Rob sent us some samples of it, so we looked at it and we thought, this is kind of neat, this would be kind of neat. And it was going to cost relatively the same to do this. And I think those finishes that he led really led us towards something that's really, really significant. So we're using something that would have just probably been just thrown away.
I think it was really the relationship that we developed with Rob and the trust that he had certainly done his research and homework, and we had complete confidence that this was going to be a good product. So one of the things looking back that we love about our home is that it is so what he committed to us it would be.